This tutorial will feature the new items inside of Packet Tracer 7.1. These are the new features added to Packet Tracer in version 7.1. The features include new hardware devices, new protocols, and enhancements to existing Packet Tracer devices and interfaces. As always, new sample files have been included to assist you and your students in using the new devices and protocols. These files are included along with the past sample files. We have arranged the sample file so it will be easier to find what you need as an example of a networking device or protocol. Some files may be used in different folders or in multiple folders. Let's look at the new devices. New devices inside the wireless category are the LAN/WAN wireless controllers and APs. There are multiple example files to assist you in your learning of using and installing these devices. Here is one file showing CapWAP being activated. A wireless controller combined with APs will allow you to design true wireless networks with security, very close to the real equipment. The GUI for the 2500 is a good representation of a Cisco controller with limited configuration selections. The 3650 switch and 3660 switch will add flexibility to your teaching by adding updated features that are now offered in network equipment today. The 4321 router is the new updated router containing the features listed. This router is now part of the Academy core of equipment used in the classroom. Physical mode enhancements will make you feel like you are in the wiring closet. They allow more flexibility for rack and stack rack devices, giving a more realistic look. We've added patch panels and wall panels for horizontal cable connections for more layer 1 experiences. Improvements to the 829 router make it easier to set up a fog routing activity using IoT. Go to the next slide to see the features. MQTT is a lightweight messaging protocol that rides on top of TCP/IP protocol. It is designed for connections with remote locations where a small code footprint is required or network bandwidth is limited. Follow the sample file to see how it works inside of PT 7.1. This is an example of what the broker and client windows look like inside of Packet Tracer. We now have global support for SFP and SFP+. There are examples of Bluetooth connections now in Packet Tracer. All PCs, IoT devices, laptops, and smartphones are now Bluetooth compatible with limited functions. Use the sample files to upgrade to iOS 15.5.3 or 15.6.3. You'll see that the routers have a listing for which iOS they can take. You can now activate a Secure Plus license. This will allow you up to 20 VLANs with no restrictions and can occur with trunking on the interface. To make testing your SBC or things that you create easier, we've included a full-featured desktop. There are more programming commands now in Packet Tracer. Try the programming sample files for some fun games and demonstrations. New Config tab allows network and IoT server configuration in the same window. You will still be able to look at network settings in the interface button. The SBC thing will also have a working desktop with these features. You can now install or uninstall an application on your desktop by using the User Apps Manager. This is an example of the User Apps Manager window. The cellular CO or central office firewall can now be turned on or off depending upon your usage in the network. One of the brand new features is called the Activity Sequencer. The Activity Sequencer will allow you to string activities together. It also includes an exam source for advanced activities. These are the steps that you need to follow in order to use the sequencer and to launch the overall activity. To check the connectivity between devices, you first ping between devices in the Answer network. Then select the Connectivity Test tab. Select if it is successful or not. Then once you have done this, check the number and then check the box to make sure that you check it inside the assessment item. The new Code Testing tab allows you to check scripts per an IoT device code. Please watch the code testing video for further information. The Auto File Backup Interval is a new feature that assists the PT designer in not losing any of your work. An auto save feature can now be activated by going to the Preferences and the Miscellaneous tab. By default, the autosave will be set to off. We made PT71 more friendly for screen readers and continue with making the fonts and colors adjustable. By going to the Miscellaneous tab, you can see different items that you can set for accessibility, and by going to the font, you can set the colors and sizes.